What do you get when you mix smoked chicken with fried chicken? Using a flour mixture that's damn close to KFC, you get some of the most flavorful chicken that you've ever had. My name is Rich, this is RACZ Barbecue and Grill. Let's get cooking. All right, so today we're doing thighs and drumsticks. You can also do breasts. I opted out on the breast part today, like the dark meat better anyways. Last night I mixed up a type of brine for this stuff with 2 cups of buttermilk, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of fresh ground black pepper. Got that all mixed together, put all the chicken into the bowl, wrapped it up into the refrigerator overnight. The longer the better, but at least go 3 or 4 hours. So I've pulled the chicken out now, shaken off the excess buttermilk, and we're ready to get these into the smoker. I have the smoker preheated right now at 250 degrees, so that's where we're gonna start with this stuff. So into the smoker with the chicken. And you know, the buttermilk is a real important part of this whole process. It'll help tenderize the chicken. It adds a lot of flavor to it. We're not gonna cook this all the way through on the smoker because we're gonna finish it up in the deep fryer. So just get all these in, and we'll put that guy right there. Okay, so we got about 45 minutes or so. We're gonna bring this up to around 130. We wanna give ourselves room for the deep fryer to get everything nice and crisp on the outside without overcooking too much. All right, so while the chicken is smoking, we're gonna get our flour mixture and our buttermilk mixture put together. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of dried thyme leaves, 1 tablespoon of basil leaves, half a tablespoon of oregano leaves, 1 tablespoon of celery salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of ground mustard, and 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of paprika. All right, almost done. 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of white pepper. And last but not least, we're going to do 2 teaspoons of accent seasoning. And let me tell you, this recipe will be darn close to KFC's original recipe too. So you gotta give it a shot. So with all the ingredients in the bowl, we're just gonna get this all whisked together. Really wanna get all this stuff mixed up nice and thoroughly. Get around the edges of the bowl, scrape down on the bottom of the bowl. All right, so our flour mixture is ready. We're just gonna get our buttermilk ready. And it's simply 2 cups of buttermilk and 2 eggs. That all whipped together. Okay, that's it. We just gotta wait for these things to get done in the smoker and we'll move on to the next step. It's been 45 minutes now. Check the temperature of the chicken. We're right at about 130, so we're gonna pull this stuff off. And 130 degrees it's a good temperature for us to be able to deep fry this. It gives us plenty of room to get our coating nice and crisped up. You got a nice color of this stuff. This is what you're looking for. See, it picked up a nice amount of smoke. And now we're ready for our next step. Okay, chicken is smoked and man, it looks good. It's still raw, but it's good. We want that extra time so we can fry everything up. Get this lid to the side. Basket down because you don't want to put this in the basket and lower it because the batter will cook around the basket and it'll be a mess. So we're just gonna start by dipping it into our buttermilk, into our flour mixture. Carefully lower it into the basket. Rinse and repeat. Stuff is awesome. You're gonna have that smoke flavor. You're gonna have that Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, sorry, old school flavor with the flour mixture and the crispiness of the deep fryer. It's the trifecta of chicken. You don't wanna overcrowd the basket either. Looks like we can get about 4 drumsticks in here in this first batch. Probably take about 4 or 5 minutes to get these up to at least 165 degrees. Being that this is dark meat, we can go up to as high as 180. If you're gonna do breast, you're probably gonna wanna keep it around 165, otherwise it may get a little dry on you. So we'll just keep an eye on the temperature, take a peek at them every once in a while, give them a little shake. All right, we're just gonna give these a quick check. Yeah, that one's done. These first ones were done. We're just gonna set them over here on a plate. These two still have a couple more minutes to go. We'll get in some of the thighs while those ones are finishing up. And the smoker's still relatively warm, so we'll just throw these ones in there to keep them nice and toasty. While the rest of them are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and knock the rest of these out and it'll be time to eat soon. Okay, last piece is done. There we go, look at these things, man. Hey, and just like always, recipes are always going to be on my website, rexbarbecueandgrill.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. But take a look at these things, guys. They look phenomenal. They smell great. All we have left to do now is give one a try. I'm telling you, KFC, that's what the seasoning tastes like. But smoked, we one-upped them. KFC, if you're listening, I think maybe you need to add some smoked chicken to your arsenal. This stuff is great. So that's a wrap for this one, guys. Smoking fried chicken. Got to give it a shot. Hope you enjoy it. As always, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Appreciate everybody's time, and we'll see you in the next video.